Cactus. Cacti. Many cactuses. Not cactus. Welp, I built it. Did I forget to press the record button? No. I did record it all. I had a whole episode about building it, and my mic was turned off. So here we are. This is the farm. As you can see, it works. Cactus farms are so easy. I love them. They're great. Basically, if you guys don't know how it works, you just need a block at the tier 2 height. The cactuses will still grow, but you can't have things next to cactuses, so it instantly pops off. And fence gates work great because there's room for it to fall. The only downside with cactus farms is if it when it pops off, it can kind of spout randomly. And if it lands on top of the cactus, it gets destroyed. Boo! We don't like that. But yeah, I decided to go with kind of a strange design of having the cactus farm above us while we navigate around our base. There was a couple reasons. The biggest one is just pure aesthetic. I haven't really put any time into decorating this just yet, but I really like the idea of the base feeling very sort of dynamic. So it's kind of cool because you get the water droplets, but also just occasionally as you're walking, cactus will pop off. You can see it. You know, it's kind of a neat, like, hey, you know, I just like when stuff, you know, moves and things are going on. So that's why we sort of tucked it here into the landscape. I also really like that it's very hidden. So when you're kind of over here, you can't see this at all, and we'll sort of try and decorate around it and that sort of thing. It's not huge, but I didn't really need it to be very big. I don't need a ton of cactus. It's a very casual farm. You know, it's been running 20-ish minutes. We've got 21. A cactus a minute would be perfect. I'm completely fine with that. And yeah. So they pop off, they run down the water, and then we've got just an open air lane here, and they fall into this stream. Right now they're going into this hopper. Oh, there's another one. Eventually, I do want to have this go somewhere and do something, but for now, I'm not worried about that. And yeah, that's the cactus farm. We are going to decorate it up. It is just going off right now. It really just, it's getting after it. I want to show you guys one other thing I did in the mysterious, definitely not lost episode. Let's just hang out in the rain a second. I did another little farm out here. I think it looks really cute. I wanted some beetroots out here and just sort of something to fill the empty space that used to be here. And now we've got this cute little hovel. Hovel? Is that a word? Like a little group? Little hovel of farms? I don't know if that's a word. I might have made that up. Who knows, you know? What is language anyway? Shakespeare made up words all the time. Why can't the rest of us? But yeah, this, I just really like. It kind of fills out this little area here. You know, there's this real cute little community thing. Our guy is still swimming. We need to get him a friend ASAP. Our dogs like to hang out in the rain. I wouldn't worry about it. So, what are we going to do today? Great question. First, Fortune 3. Okay, that was pretty good. After some refreshing mining, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the very logical next step of decorating our farm that we just built. So, first things first, I want to add a little drop down right here. For some reason, I just want to be able to walk right off the edge and not think about it, you know? Stairs are cool, but like, this is way more fun, you know? Those don't work as well as I thought they would, if I'm being honest, but that's okay. So, first things first, let's clear out a little bit more of this area. So this is gonna be sort of our main walkway here. So we have a lot of wall space to fill. Also just got a lot of space to fill. There was one thing I wanted to put here, was a little compost thing, like a little auto bone meal generator. So I have to pull from the bottom of the composter, don't I? So, yeah. I think the bone, like you need to pull from the bottom of a composter to get the actual effect. Don't go in there. There we go. Okay, that's not compostable. That's handy. And again, I want it facing upward. How do I? There it is. Okay, cool. So I just wanted one of those, be able to, you know, throw a bunch of seeds in and whatever and get some free bone meal. Yeah. You know what I would like is some spruce fences, perhaps, to decorate. Yeah, and then we can walk right off here. Maybe we can extend. Yeah, you know what? Let me throw some ideas down, see what we can come up with. Let's do a quick functionality check. Bing bong. That should be going into there. Heck yeah. Okay. So I decided just to wrap this in some leaves. There's going to be some canopy over us as well, but I thought for the staircase we'd go very, very simple. And I've just been sort of expanding out the design. Not sure about this side yet. We might close it off. There is the portal over here that I do want to use. So I do want this to be like a functional portal. That is actually something I'm planning on doing. So I do kind of want to leave it. There's also just a lot of space up here that maybe we can use. So I'm just going to kind of leave that pathway as it is because, you know, who knows? Who knows what we'll do? And that's that. So let's look down here for a second. There's a couple notable issues. One of which is that they can fall down and land on the side here. That being said, we are getting a lot, you know? That's maybe an hour, so we are getting just a lot of cactus. The other issue is they can land places like that. We could solve this one pretty easily by just building a wall up. Which I'll probably do. I'm just not sure what I want it to be made of yet. I think if we leave this pathway, it could be cool to have this be like a glass column or something. But yeah, the back wall, I feel like we could do something neat with. I just don't know what that is yet. So I'm going to leave that for a second. Coming back to down here, there's a couple things we could do. One is to widen this out to be 3 wide. Which, like, is an option. There's a couple things I don't like about it. One of which is we need a way to get across this. So that's something. We could do a little bridge, you know, but then the stuff could land on the bridge, you know, that's, I've got a lot of space down here, and I want this hallway to serve, like, another purpose other than just being a hallway, you know what I mean? So, we've got a chest over here. I have no idea where this cactus is going to go, so for now, I just wanted a place to access it. Outside of that, what I want to do is actually use this hallway to display mob heads. Mob heads is an add-on I threw in, part of Vanilla Tweaks, that each mob you get a certain percentage chance that their head falls off. Is that right? You get a certain percentage chance that you get their head when you kill them. So far I've gotten cow and salmon. Very exciting, very sort of morbid, but I'm kind of enjoying it. So I want to make this like a weird hallway of heads, if you will. And yeah, that's sort of where we're at. So yeah, let's think about that. A little bit of progress later. Yeah, trying to add a little bit of depth to the walls, but it's sort of a strange space because I'm still not totally sure what I want to do with it. So I went with these spruce backgrounds, kind of mixed in the stripped wood and the planks. I think they actually look really good. I might change out the oak. I don't love it. I'm just not sure what else I want there just yet. For the floor, I am totally unsure what I would like to do with it. I tried the carpet with like the, beep boop underneath it, and it's okay. I don't like love the color of green carpet, but it's something, it makes sense because we're sitting underneath cactus, you know what I mean? I just find like compared to the grass, it's such a bad color. Yeah, just something to think about. I also expanded this. I think I was just not hitting it properly. So it's pretty cushiony if you actually do land on it. That's not bad. I do want to add some storage over here as well for more mob heads, I suppose. And we do have a little bit of space. So, yeah, there's a couple things I want to do. I think I like the spruce. Again, not sure about that wood. We'll see. We'll see. Let's check it out. Beep boop bop. Spread out the hay a little bit more. Got some storage in here for some mob heads. Yeah, I decided to go very naturey, you know? I wanted just a very strange aesthetic. I threw in some of the bamboo, not sure I love it, but I feel like having multiple weird types of green kind of suits it. I don't know. Back here, I haven't decided what I want to do, so we've got one staircase going up, maybe one going down. No idea. But right now we've just got this very big space where I'm hoping to get just a lot of heads to put on the wall. You know, we've got a second salmon one. For now, we'll just put it over there. But I'm picturing this very full with salmon heads. I decided to add a little bit of a water feature just to give it, a little bit of flow. I'm actually hoping to get another water feature somewhere in here, but we are kind of limited in space. Although now that I say that, if I remember correctly, I think that's a stair. But if we put a stair... That did not go as I thought it would. Okay, let's... Why is it coming down both layers? Okay. I mean, I feel like that just adds nothing. That's nothingness. Okay. Strange. Just strange. Anyway, we've got this down here. Still chucking away, which is great. And yeah, it is kind of weird. You got the step down. I'm still not sure quite what I want to do about it. I was thinking we do something like this. We can kind of flip it up when we're not using it. I don't know if that actually makes sense. I'm gonna wait a second and see if like stuff like keeps landing on this. Yeah, how do I get these? I want these to be facing me. I think I'm backwards right now. Yeah, I want them to open that way. Yeah. I want it to kind of look like a railing, but then it's also a little bridge when we want it to be. I think that's kind of cool. Adds a neat little feature. Thinking maybe even a couple like fences could be like a neat little touch. Yeah, they add a little bit of detail. Okay, it's kind of a cool room. I feel like once there's some heads in here, it would be kind of a lot better. Also, this is working very slowly. So there's nothing in it. Wow, that is not nearly as much bone meal as I thought we would get. That was like 4 stacks of seeds or something. Wowzers. Okay. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. This room's kind of neat. I'm almost out of time to record this. Definitely not the second part of one episode that I forgot to have my mic on. Don't worry about it. So this does catch them. I was testing it a bit though. When it's open, it's actually pretty good at not catching them. It's not doing it sort of more than the other side was, it doesn't seem like, which is great. More fences for the other side. So, you know, it's kind of cool. We can put it down when we're running across, but, you know, we can have it up. I think this room's coming along really well. We're doing some bamboo here and there. I think, like, the natural bamboo will look really good with the bamboo blocks in the floor. And, yeah, I wanted to add a couple more sort of, like, leafy touches just to sort of fill out the area. And I've been working on getting a little bit of a, yeah, that looks really good. That looks really good. Leaves, man. They're a secret sauce recipe. Put that in there for now. Yeah, what have I been, what? I'm putting on a roof now, onto this section. So we're gonna sort of just continue our canopy over, and I'm sort of gonna block off this area with the canopy now, I think. Which is a decision I'm making and I'm kind of sticking with. So, yeah, we'll see if it kind of works. I don't want it to look super rigid, though. That's the only thing. Which I think it kind of will, because that's... It's tough with just square blocks to make it look like it's not just kind of a rigid flat, you know? But, anyway. Also, I turned off fire tick. I know that's unrelated to what I'm doing right now. I just wanted to throw that in there because I heard someone in the comments said something about like, hey, like, your whole place could go down with a fire. And it terrified me. So, you know, here we are. Anyway, let's see how this looks real quick. Yeah, that's what I didn't want. I'm gonna stretch out the canopy and then try and figure out something else. Cool. Let's check it out one last time for today. The canopy. Looking very full. Don't worry about that block. Yeah. I actually think... I really like it. Each time I do a room, I think, like, that's the one that's not gonna work for some reason. And it keeps just kind of coming up great. And then I really do like walking underneath this. Every now and again, one sort of falls in front of me, and I'm like, hey, that's what I was going for, you know? If nothing else, it's kind of a unique hallway. The other thing is, you know, we can do other stuff with that. I think we have a lot of room to decorate around it and stuff, so we could make it quite different. We could stain this glass, you know, all sorts of ideas that I just don't really have the resources for right now. But... I like this. It feels like a little cozy cottage, you know? It just feels very homey. And once we get a few more heads, I think this will be a really, really cool area. So, let's try and get ahead real quick. I'm going to go and say hi to my sheep and just sort of see what they're up to. Let's do it. Oh, I thought you'd be one hit. Okay. I don't know what the drop percentages are. I know they're pretty small. This hurts me more than it hurts you. Not really, but here we are, you know? It's for science. Oh. There's also... Well, I used a full axe. We got nothing. A few more won't hurt. I know there's also one for each color of sheep, so... yeah, we kind of have to, like, do this multiple times. I thought I saw something there. That's so loud each... Oh, we got it! Okay! Let's go! That's awesome. Alright. Hey, guys. We already did you. We got the white sheep head. And, yeah, there's one for each color of sheep, which is interesting. So we're gonna need to do that at some point. But, let's put it up. Alright. Yeah, this will look really cool. There's actually not that much room for them, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me today. I have to go mining, you know, in real life. I just gotta go mine, you know. Let me know what you guys think in those comments below. I went with kind of an interesting choice, and I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.